Well, I am sitting in one of the many furniture aisles here at the Dearborn Goodwill. I'm calling this a couch cave. And joining me is Sarah Rudinoff and David Bennett. Hello, you two.
Hello.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
So Sarah you've written a one-woman show called
I am the one
NowNowNow.
woman.
You're the one woman, and you're directing it, David.
Yes.
And it opens it on the boards very soon. Does that scare you when I say that?
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, tell us what it's about. What's NowNowNow about?
It is, it's an exploration of kind of our modern world in distractions, social media. It kind of takes my spiritual journey, learning how to meditate, paying a lot of money for a mantra, etc., and all the absurdities and trying to communicate right here and now, and how everything is always happening like this.
Right, quick.
Yeah.
And all that, you talk something about personas, different ways we present ourselves.
Different ways we present ourselves, yeah.
Laugh like everyone's watching.
How we sort of now have this two-dimensional medium instead of three-dimensional presenting ourselves. Right here.
Yeah.
We have these other
I
platforms.
wasn't gonna pretend to cry.
They're not going away, and they're kind of in their infancy when you think about if, another 50 years, what will they look like?
Right.
So just sort of trying to go back and remember, what was the first day of Facebook like?
I think my first post was a picture that I had taken of myself on my computer. And I don't think I'd ever taken a picture of myself while I could see myself before. I guess it was like my first selfie, but before we were calling it that. And you can see, it's like my face is surprised. It's like the first portraits that people took of themselves, with that weird look in their eyes, the first photographs. I mean, he has sort of the same look as I do, like, what is this for? Who's gonna be looking at this?
Why did you want to direct this project, David?
Well, first of all, I love Sarah.
Yeah, you guys have a good history together.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we're friends, and we've collaborated on other projects. And when Sarah told me about this idea and her idea and what she wanted to explore, it was just intriguing to me, and I thought, yeah, let's go for it.
My mother said, why do you need someone to direct your solo show?
Just do it, it's you.
Exactly, just go up and say your things, But it's really been amazing to he's teaching me about my own show.
Was it written, did you go into a room and write it, or is it collaboratively written, workshopped?
Go into a room and write it, but David and I've been working on this for probably 3 years. David lived in New Mexico for a couple years, and I flew to New Mexico and we would do a week-long workshop, and in that workshopping, every day David would say, hey, this section here isn't as clear, this transition, and so I'd go back and write. And sometimes in the room, David will have a good zinger and he'll let me steal it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Every
good
now
line.
and then,
Yeah.
mainly your zingers.
Yeah.
Right, and really getting high up so you're really in the tunnel.
So when I'm talking about my taste, my reason to my tasteful
right.
angles,
Yeah.
I'm not in a tasteful angle? Okay.
Yeah.
I like to think I have standards. I mean, standards of narcissism, but they're standards. I like to post selfies, tasteful selfies, with reasonable angles, in good light.
Will people see a different side of you in this? Because you're so known as a singer and an actor, and what was it? How to Succeed in Business Without even trying?
Without really trying.
Really
right.
trying, and got rave reviews for that. So is this a whole different animal?
Well, so this is my 4th solo show, and a lot of people go there as one of the shows that people loved, and it was a lot of personal stories, and it's very funny.
Yeah.
And there was a full-on story about September 11th, because I was living in New York on September 11th, and sort of told that story. So it was a big kind of happy, sad sandwich in the same way. I mean, it's true stories,
Right.
and I think just like that, it will be, there's definitely funny parts and true parts and trying to be honest. But there's no singing in this show, which all my other solo shows I've sung in.
Wow.
And so that's kind of different.
Thing, yeah.
Wade Madsen's doing some movement choreography, and there's a lot of video in it. So that's kind of a different texture that hasn't been in some of the other ones. So that's kind of exciting and fun.
Well, I'm a huge fan, and I've seen some of your work the first time meeting you, which is wonderful. So you guys, congratulations.
Thank you, Nancy.
It's going to be great. Sarah does fantastic work. NowNowNow opens at On the Boards March 23rd and runs through April 3rd. Ticket information is at ontheboards.org. Well, thanks for joining me here in the cave, the couch cave. Hey, and now we're going to take just a quick moment to check in with Curtis Steiner. He's doing this 30-minute speed shopping through this place, putting together, I don't know, it's some sort of something that we're going to reveal at the end of the show.
Wonderful.
So let's check that out.
Yay.
Hey.